Hi, I'm Lily Brooksby-Dolby from Fairfeather Meds, and I'm going to introduce you a little bit to Paddy, or Silver Mercedes, or finally his best name, Unipone. We call him the Unipone because he is a magical little unicorn, but unfortunately he didn't make the height required to be a fully fledged unicorn, so he is actually just a little Unipone. To give you an idea of his size, I'm 5'6", he's 14'3" at the wither, so he's not a big chap at all, luckily nor am I, so that's why we get on okay. So Paddy, when I got him, he'd done a couple of novice level tests, and over the years I've owned him, I actually got to ride 2 Pre-St George's unaffiliated on him, which was great. And then he had a little bit of a lameness thing, which he's now over, so hopefully we can pick it back up again. I'm not sure if he'll ever go out at Pre-St George again, but he certainly does all the work at home. So what makes this horse special? If I knew the answer, I think I'd be a millionaire. But if we look at his conformation, he's actually got very good conformation. So let's start at the front. Here you can see he's got a nice size head for his body. The neck comes out at a good height from the wither. He's quite easy to make round, to put together. Sometimes you find with the native types, they can be quite thick through the jowl and then they find it harder to flex. But he's all right through there, he's quite nice and loose. Negative part of him is this muscle's a little bit overdeveloped. So I call this his bullfrog muscle. When he gets a bit tense, he holds that and he shoves his neck up, and that's his way of sort of blocking. He's got a good slope, nice angle through his shoulder. Got a nice, we look for a triangle here, and it's quite equal, so it's not too upright. He's got good sized legs for being a little horse. What we want to see here is that the cannon bone is quite short, so that there's less room really for injury from the hind leg. He's got a lovely shaped forelimb, and he's got quite equal feet all round. If we look at him sideways on, and he's wiggling a bit now, he's a good length through the body. He's not too long. He's getting on a bit now. I think he's 17 now, so he's starting to get more of a dip back. He was always terribly hard to fit a saddle to because he's quite short through here. His last rib, if we can find it under that Christmas pork, it meant that we didn't have much room to fit a saddle on. He's got lovely hindquarters again, lovely equal triangle. He's wandering off. So the conformation really with Paddy, although he's not a big moving horse at all, and I've never even seen him do a medium trot in the field, the conformation's really quite good, it's sound. In all the years I've had him, I've only ever had one major soundness issue, and after an MRI it was confirmed that the issue was indeed old age. So really, when you're looking at a horse, I think conformation does play quite an important role. Stop wandering off. Stop hiding. So Paddy said stop looking at my naked self now. I think, if I knew what made this horse special, I would bottle it up and sell it, because he really has done more, way above and beyond what he should ever be able to have done as a small little Connemara. I believe his breeding's Connemara cross thoroughbred, but it's breeding unknown. He was from Ireland as a 3 or 4 year old, and he has done marvellously wonderful things for such a small, relatively normal little horse.